In one place, not just hundreds or thousands or even lakhs of people, but crores of people come together to take a holy dip. That event is called the Kumbh Mela. What exactly is the Kumbh Mela? Why is it called by that name? How many types of Kumbh Melas are there? Why do we celebrate the Kumbh Mela? And why is the current Kumbh Mela so special? What is this idea of a Kumbh Mela occurring only once every 144 years? Hey bro, why are you asking all these questions non-stop with no gap? Do you think I don't have answers to even one of them? No worries, I'll give you all the answers. I'll explain Kumbh Mela in a simple, easy way that you can understand. You know Lord Indra, right? One day, the sage Durvasa Maharshi gifted a garland to Indra, but Indra, who is generally a bit prideful, showed no proper care for the garland and placed it on Airavata, his mount. Airavata is the elephant with wings. Unaware of the garland's value, Airavata threw it under its feet and trampled it. Seeing all this, Durvasa Maharshi became very angry. He said, "You are behaving like this out of arrogance because you are the king of all the gods. Therefore, I curse you that all the powers of the gods will soon be lost." As Durvasa's curse came true, the gods began to lose their powers gradually during their frequent battles with the demons, while the demons grew stronger. Seeking a solution to this problem, all the gods went to Lord Brahma. Brahma told them, "If you drink Amrit, the nectar of immortality, you can regain your lost powers." This is how the churning of the milk ocean began. Many of you might already know this story. However, since the gods did not have enough power to bring out the Amrit on their own, they took the help of the demons. They used Mount Mandara as the churning rod, placed the snake Vasuki around it as the rope, and started churning the ocean of milk. But since there was no stable base at the bottom, Mount Mandara began to slip. At that moment, Lord Vishnu decided to help them by taking the incarnation as a tortoise, Kurma avatar, the second of his 10 major incarnations. As Kurma, he supported Mount Mandara from below as a base. Once again, the gods and demons continued churning for 12 days. During these 12 days, many different treasures emerged on each day. Among them were goddess Lakshmi, Dhanvantari, who taught the world about health sciences, certain apsaras that are celestial maidens, and Ujjain, a divine horse. Along with these also came Halahala, an extremely potent poison. It was so powerful that neither the gods nor the demons could even bear its smell. Then, Lord Shiva appeared to help by consuming the poison and holding it in his throat. That is why he is known as Neelakantha, the blue-throated one. Finally, as they had hoped, Amrit emerged from the ocean in a pot. But giving the Amrit to the demons, who were already quite powerful, would only make them stronger. Hence, Lord Vishnu advised not to give the nectar to the demons. So, to prevent it from reaching them, 4 gods, Brihaspati, Shani, Surya, and Chandra, took the pot of Amrutam and fled so the demons could not get hold of it. They traveled through the 14 worlds while the demons chased them. In that chase, at various times, drops of the Amrutam spilled into different rivers. 4 drops fell in 4 different places: Prayagraj, Nasik, Ujjain, and Haridwar. In each of these 4 places, depending on the movement of the planets, a Kumbh Mela is held periodically. Additionally, Maha Kumbh Melas are also conducted there. Now, what is the difference between Kumbh Mela and Maha Kumbh Mela? This entire churning of the ocean took place for 12 days. But in the time of the gods, those 12 days correspond to 12 years on earth. That is why every 12 years, we get a Maha Kumbh Mela. Earlier, I mentioned Brihaspati, Shani, Surya, and Chandra. When Surya and Chandra line up with Guru, we have the Kumbh Mela once every 3 years at Prayagraj, Nasik, Ujjain, and Haridwar in rotation. Then, when Jupiter, Sun, and Moon exactly occupy the middle point of certain zodiac signs, we get the Ardha Kumbh Mela, half Kumbh Mela, at Haridwar and Prayagraj. And that Purna Kumbh Mela, full Kumbh Mela, which comes once every 12 years, happens 12 times over the decades, making 144 years in total. The Kumbh Mela that comes once in 144 years is the one that's happening now, because the demons were chasing the gods. At some cosmic level, these 4, Sun, Moon, Jupiter, and Saturn, come into the exact same alignment once every 144 years. It is believed that if you bathe in the waters during this special alignment, all your sins, whether knowingly or unknowingly committed, will be washed away. Even long-standing health issues might be healed, and the chances of achieving moksha, the liberation, are greater. That is why this Kumbh Mela, happening from January 13 to February 26, is so special. Friends, do you believe that by reading just one extraordinarily interesting story, a person's life could completely change? Do you believe that if you read this story to your children, they will learn all the values they need in their lives? Do you believe that for any problem you face now or in the future, you can find a solution by simply reading one story? Yes, it's possible. Only with the greatest epic ever told in the history of mankind, the Mahabharata. This story is 100 times more fascinating than any super hit movie. That's a challenge. The Mahabharata, written in the style of Vikram Aditya, is available in 2 volumes, both as print books and ebooks on Amazon and 43 other online stores. These books are available in 54 languages worldwide. I've shared the links in the description below this video, so order them right away. Because this is not just a book, it's a library for everything your life needs. Anyway, originally this event didn't have the name Kumbh Mela. The process existed, but not the name. In the 8th century, Adi Shankaracharya coined this term. From then on, Kumbh Mela wasn't just about taking a holy dip. Some additional activities began. At that time, various religions were entering India. As more external religions came in, there was a threat to the existence of the prevailing Dharma. So to keep Sanatana Dharma strong, they started holding sessions during Kumbh Mela to explain its principles to the crores of people who gathered there. Even today, if you visit the Kumbh Mela, you will find such stages set up where people talk about Sanatana Dharma. There is another conspiracy theory behind this, about the secret society of Ashoka. Have you heard of Ashoka the Great founding a secret society of 9 wise men to protect the world a few years after the Mahabharata era? People say that many sins are washed away in the Ganga and many diseases are also healed. But no one really knows the science behind it. Many scientists have proven that the Ganga has the natural ability to heal itself. But how did it get that healing power? Have you ever thought about it? There is an age-old rumor that one of those 9 secret wise men regularly comes to the Ganga and adds some special types of bacteria. He supposedly does this especially during Pushkarams or Kumbh Mela times. And it's because of this that such miracles happen when people bathe in the Ganga. When we think of the Kumbh Mela, many people recall the Aghoris. In Sanatana Dharma, many spiritual gurus live in monasteries. Likewise, these Aghoris live in akhadas. Most people don't know where those akhadas are located. They do not appear in the outside world at all. But suddenly, during the Kumbh Mela, they appear at the Triveni Sangam. You won't see them traveling by train or bus, but out of nowhere, they arrive at the confluence to take their dips, collect some water, and then they disappear again. Many people have been unable to figure out this mystery. Here, we should commend the Uttar Pradesh government. When crores of people gather in a single place, providing accommodation for all of them is not easy. Even if all the hotels in the area get fully booked, there are still crores of people who stay on the roads. That is why they arrange tents for everyone. But because people stay there for days, cooking food and doing other activities, there is a high risk of fire accidents in the tents. Almost every Kumbh Mela, we hear of at least one such incident, but this time they found some new technology to immediately extinguish any outbreak of fire. Also, to prevent people from drowning in the river, they have placed some underwater robotic drones with artificial intelligence to track and rescue anyone who might be swept away. However, one thing is definitely true. Your life is more important than earning spiritual merit. Because if you are alive and well, you can continue to perform many good deeds. So if you're planning to go to the Kumbh Mela, please be careful. Friends, the next episode will have content at another level. Don't miss it. Let's meet again next Saturday at the same time. Order my Mahabharata books right now. I've put the links in the description below. And if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe immediately. Until then, take care. Bye.